So today I'm going to talk about how we use ERP Next at Zerodha and also about how we use Frappe. Um, so this ERP Next and Frappe is the what we have found is it's a perfect recipe for building a business operating system. So I'll start with what we use ERP Next for. ERP Next as it is without any customizations. So we use it for our core accounting, accounting in the sense not just business accounting, but also uh, what we call as client accounting in stockbroking. So we have 3 million customers, and all these customers do thousands of transactions every day in terms of buying and selling stock. So all these transactions have to be accounted for. They need to be provided with invoices. We need to do all the taxation. So everything is handled by ERP Next. So that is the core use case for ERP Next for us, and one of the largest deployments that we have. So what we are planning to do is lending against shares, keeping shares as security. We are going to lend cash. So for that, we are using ERP Next vanilla as it is, and ERP Next had a simple loan management and accounting system before, but with our use case, we got it to be done in a more detailed way so that the entire NBFC business can be handled in that. Next, we have the HR module. So around 2,200 plus employees that we have use ERP Next as an intranet portal. And we have also started using quality management for our QA processes. We do QA for a lot of things at Zerodha. So one of the major use case is evaluating the calls that we get. So our IVR system receives thousands of calls every day, and we need to have randomly pick some calls from this and rate them against all the quality goals that we have and the quality procedures that we have. Next comes Frappe. So what do we use Frappe for? Frappe basically we use for everything else. So what you saw right now is the core accounting and the core business processes. But apart from this, we have numerous processes where we handle right from um, compliance to trade surveillance and a lot of industry specific processes in a financial business. We have built a lot of workflows and tools on for these on Frappe framework. I'm going to give a brief overview of what are those. So I'll start with the broking back office. So broking back office is the core accounting module and other trading related records that we need to keep to service the customers. So once the in stockbroking, once the transaction is done on the trading platform, which we call it the front office, all the settlements, movement of money, keeping accounting for the money is all done in a system called back office. So we have built a broking back office on Frappe framework, which works in cohesion with ERP Next. So broking back office has quite a lot of modules, right from placing withdrawal requests, handling deposits, handling charges, generating all the compliance reports that are required to be sent to the customers on a periodic basis, and many more. Everything has been built on Frappe, and that is broking back office. And next is lending back office. Lending back office is the new business that I explained, the NBFC business. For this, we have built all the processes that are very specific to uh, giving loans against shares. So all the accounting part is handled by ERP Next in the vanilla installation. But before we go to actually disperse the loan, there's a process of onboarding customers and doing a lot of risk checks and everything. That is all built in this Frappe app, uh, part of the lending back office. And another major use case that we have, and that's how we discovered most of the vast functionalities in the Frappe framework, is our CRM. So ERP Next also comes with a CRM, which is more, I would say, B2B oriented and a very basic functionality. But our use case was very different. We had complex assignment rules. We wanted to assign a lead to a particular salesperson based on a lot of parameters, and there was a lot of logic going on that. So we had to build a custom CRM for that, and you can see the screenshot. It's one of the screenshot is from the CRM. So we give all the tools, sales tools for the leads in this CRM app, like making a call, looking at all the interaction history and onboarding status and everything, and that's part of the CRM. So this is completely built on Frappe. And next we have customer onboarding. So if you have signed up with Zerodha, you would have noticed our completely paperless onboarding experience that we offer at signup.zerodha.com. So that process is completely powered by a Frappe app in the backend. And this onboarding involves collecting customer data, doing verifications, document verification workflows handled by multiple teams, and integration with a lot of external agencies for KYC, for compliance, and payment gateway integration. So everything is packed into this customer onboarding app and built on Frappe. Next, we have support tools. So when a customer calls us on the IVR or opens a ticket, we need to provide a lot of tools to the support agents so that they can fetch relevant information for the client from multiple systems. So we have built an app on Frappe that acts as an aggregator for all these external systems, and the UI is completely powered by Frappe, where we can pull in all the data that is required and show it in a single easy to use portal. So that is built on Frappe. And further, similarly, we have a referral reward system, like a loyalty point system, which again we use ERP Next installation to do the ledger accounting, and then a small Frappe app that manages the types of rewards that can be accumulated and that can be redeemed by our customers. And next, another major module we have is the compliance module. So as we are in the financial industry, there is quite a lot of compliance work that has to be done and reports to be submitted to several authorities. All these calculations and interactions with the accounting system and all the other external systems that we have is done by this compliance tool. This is also completely built on Frappe framework. So why Frappe? All these systems can be built just using anything, any language or any framework that we want. And in the in the real world, people would refrain from using Python for such processes. Most of them would prefer, say, a Java language with Java Enterprise Edition and all the related uh, enterprise stuff that we see out there. So first and foremost, we have been FOSS enthusiasts for a long time. Free and open source software is what we use for all the systems that we have and wherever possible. Only on very rare use cases where we have to use a vendor based system and that requires a proprietary backend is where we don't use FOSS. So FOSS is one of the primary reason we chose Frappe. Again, Python is a language that we love, and that's been our choice of uh, language for most of our processes even before we had Frappe. So Python was a tick mark and FOSS was there. So that's how we got into just looking at evaluating the Frappe. But again, if you just consider FOSS or just consider Python, still there are a lot of alternatives available. Most of the developers out there would prefer Django maybe to build a application. The rapid development possibilities, that was insanely impressive for us because we started off with ERP Next, discovered Frappe, and saw that how ERP Next was developed on Frappe, and Frappe was quite extensive in itself and tailor-made to build business applications. I mean, most of the common business requirements are already covered. We just had to implement whatever specifics that we wanted. So that was, and it was very quick to um, build. So the rapid development is quite critical for us because we are in an industry where the processes, regulations change overnight, and we are expected to be changing our processes and rapidly rolling out all these internal tools at a very fast pace, sometimes hours, sometimes days. So Frappe, we prototyped initially with a couple of applications and saw the potential there. And that's how we got impressed and started using this. So most of the business application requirements are already available out of the box. I'll discuss that in further detail. And the main thing was the UI. I mean, what I personally feel is any software is as good as the UI. So no matter what kind of complexity you build or no matter how fast the app is, without a good user experience and a user interface, I don't think it can um, help the user. So what I've seen in common business applications is nobody cares about the users as much as they do in normal retail applications or consumer facing apps. So business users are commonly taken for granted and presented with the most complex user interface as possible and expected to figure out themselves. So that was what we had seen with all the other UI frameworks that we had. And Frappe definitely doesn't do that. So most of our users feel at home with the UI. Whatever apps we develop and roll out, they already know how to use it and they are very familiar with it and comes with a very impressive looking interface. So that was also one of the main reason why we choose Frappe and continue to build apps on that. So why do I call it as a business apps framework? Why is Django not a business app framework, or why not Flask, or why not Flask combined with a UI framework? All those are possible, but I think if you are building applications specifically for business processes, there are some common um, defaults or common set of tools you would prefer to have built in. And I think Frappe has the right combinations. The right set of features are built in, like reporting, the job queuing, real-time UI powered by Socket.io, and printing PDF reports and everything. These are virtually the 90% requirements every business app has. Other 10% would be the core logic to power these interfaces. So that's why Frappe does a tremendous job in giving this out of the box. And as I already discussed, the time to market. So you are as good as fast you are. That is the current expectations. It's not how big you are. So big businesses or small businesses don't matter anymore. A fast business is what differentiates you from the competition. So to keep the business goals uh, in sync with the technology, I think Frappe does a very good job in helping us rapidly roll out all these applications for our backend process. Same. So the agility of what you see at Zerodha, what we are able to achieve and give to our customers is, I would say, Frappe has a very large role in getting this done.